Hey guys, welcome back to Marketing Fundas Global. In this video of Google Ads course, I'm gonna teach you how to create Google Discovery ad campaign. Well guys, Discovery ad campaigns are one of the most underrated ad campaign type in Google Ads because lots of people doesn't know that where these ads shown and what are the performance of these ads. So I'm gonna cover everything, every question you have in your mind. I'm going to give you the answer of those questions. So stay connected. Let's get into my Google Ads dashboard and create the campaign. So guys, before taking you to my Google Ads dashboard, let me clarify one thing that if you are running a discovery ad campaign, your ads will be going to show on three platforms. The first one is YouTube, and the second one is Google Discover, and the third one is Gmail, right? So these are the three platforms where your ads going to appear if you are running Google Discovery ads, right? So you have already know about YouTube, but you might not be aware about Google Discover. So Google Discover is very important platform. People put lots of effort to rank or to show their blog or show their website on Google Discover, and you are getting chance to show your website or to show your ads directly on Google Discover. You just have to pay a nominal cost for that, right? So Google Discover is also one of the best platform to show your ads. And then we have Gmail is also a good platform to show your ads because there the audience who is watching, who is interacting with your ads are pretty calm and have higher attention span compared to other type of audience, right? So now let's go to our Google Ads account and let's create one Google Discover campaign, right? So in order to create a campaign, first you have to click on this icon, or you can click on this icon, right? So I'm going to click here, click new campaign. So first of all guys, you have to select your objective. So whatever the objective you have, you can select it, or you can directly go with this option which says create a campaign without a goal guidance if you want to access all the options manually, right? Then obviously we are going to select this option, which is discovery. Obviously run ads on YouTube, Gmail, Discover and more, right? So this is the campaign type we are going to select. Just hit the select button, and here you have your conversion goals. So if you want to remove anyone, you can remove it. If you want to leave it all, you can leave it. That is totally up to you. Now here you get the option, because I have already connected my merchant center account with this Google Ads account. That's why I'm getting these two options. It is showing that discovery campaign with product feed. If you have approved your products in your merchant center account and you have connected your merchant center account with your Google Ads, then you can directly run discovery campaign with your products which are approved in your merchant center account. But I'm going to start with standard discovery campaign because we are not promoting right now merchant center account, right? So let's go with standard discovery campaign and hit the continue button. Now here you have to enter the URL of your website and you have to name your campaign. So let me directly enter the URL of my website, which is marketingfundas.com. I'm going to copy this one and paste it here, right? So this says this is the web page people will go to after clicking your ad. So if you have any other product page, you can add that product page. I have added the home page of my website, but if you have any other product page or any other service page, specific page, you can add that particular page here, right? Then we have the campaign name, so I'm going to leave it like this. If you want, you can add a name here, right? Click start new because I have one draft campaign over here, that's why. So I'm going to create a new campaign properly. Now we are into our 4-step campaign creation process. Now as you know that I have selected multiple conversion goals, that's why here I can see multiple conversion goals over here, right? Also all, as you can see, none of the conversion goals are active right now. As you can see, not active, not active, not active, not active. So before running your discovery campaign, first you have to create your conversion goal properly and it should be active, otherwise you'll see some this kind of error over there, right? none of your conversion goals are being measured properly. To continue with a conversion goal, update its conversion actions. So you have to create a conversion goal properly and it should be active, right? So I'm going to select this one. I'm going with purchase conversion goal right now, although this one is also not activated, but yeah, just to show you. Then once your conversion goals are done, hit we are into location option. So if you want, you can directly target whole country, or you can go with any specific location, right? You can enter the location over here, basically city or state or any province if you want. Otherwise you can click on advanced search, and here you can add the locations. Multiple locations you can add. If you want to exclude, you can exclude as well. If you want any particular location to exclude, you can do that as well, right? You just have to search it. Let's say I'm searching Delhi, which is the capital of India. So if I want, I can target it or I can exclude it from my targeting, right? And even I can target with the postal codes as well. I just have to enter the postal code over here like this, right? As you can see, same, Delhi, India, right? So I'm going to target the whole country this time. And in languages, I would select all languages, right? If you want any specific languages, just search it and select it, and your specific language will be selected. You can select multiple languages as well with the same method. Now in the bidding option, what do you want to focus on? So we do have only one option, which is conversion. We don't get any other options. So conversion is selected automatically. You don't have to do anything, or you don't have to change it here. Now there's one option, set a target cost per action. So if you want to set a maximum target cost per action, which means if you have determined a number, let's say you have determined that I am willing to pay maximum of $5 for an action. So you can check this box, and here you can add that amount, right? You can put that amount here. So I'm in India, so it is in rupee, and as you can see here it is showing that the similar with the similar settings, people are getting results. Basically people are getting one action in 370 rupees. It is pretty high. 370 rupees is around $5. So I can go with, let's say, I'm adding 370 rupees, right? So this is the cost per action, target cost per action I have added. Now Google will not spend more than this amount, right? Now once you are done, here you have to add your budget. So my budget would be 4,000, which is around $50, but it is showing that according to my cost per action, it is showing me to at least put the budget at least 4125. So let me increase my budget to 6,000, which is around $75, right? So once you are done with your budgeting, if you want, you can click on more settings, and here you get few more options like ad scheduling and campaign start and end date. So if you want to schedule your ad, let's say you just want to run your ads on Monday and Tuesday, and that too on a specific time, right? Let's say you just want to run your ads on a day, right, from morning 8 a.m. to evening 5 p.m. So you can add those days, and even you can add those timings as well. But for now I'm going with all days, and I don't want to add a campaign start and end it. But if you want, you can add, let's say you don't want to run your ads from today onwards, so you can add the start date, and if you want, you can add the end date as well. Then we do have few more options like content exclusion, and this is not so important. Then we do have campaign URL option. This is for tracking template if you want to track your campaign. Then now once you hit the next button, we are into our targeting option, and as you can see here, there's an error, and that error was for the conversion goal which was not selected properly, right? Basically which was not created properly. The conversion goal was not active, that's why that was showing, right? Now we are into our targeting. Now here we have to add an audience whom we want to show our ads, right? So click on add an audience, and here I do have three audience types. As you can see here, these are the three audience types which I have previously created in my previous campaigns. So if you want, you can select any one of these if you have created. But if you don't have any audience, you have to click on this new audience button, and here you can create your new audience. You just have to name your audience, and here you can create your custom audience. Custom audience is like, just click on this, and either if you have created your custom audience, you can click on browse option, and you'll be able to see your custom audience like mf digital marketing, mf digital marketing agency. So I have created these custom audience in my previous campaigns, right? So I have already saved these custom audiences, that's why I can use here. But if you don't have, you can create one segment as well, right? So we are creating new audience, and in audience we are creating one segment as well. So you just have to click on plus icon, and here you can name the segment as well. Then here you have to search the terms which your target user will be searching on Google, right? You just have to search those terms like digital marketing, like this. And once you enter the term, you will be able to see the suggested terms which you can select, and according to these terms Google will target your user, right? I do have already custom segments, that's why I'm not going to select here, right? Once you are done with your custom audience, you can set your data as well. If you have your personal data, basically if you have audience who have visited your website or who have interacted with your ads, and you have created those audiences list, then you can use those list as well, right? As you can see here, although I don't have any user, basically this list is totally empty. But if you have run ads previously, you can use those lists, right? Now here again you'll be able to see some list. As you can see, website visitors, all converters, if you have created, you will be able to see. But I don't have any list over here, right? Then you can select any in market or affinity audience. If you want, you can select, right? Then in exclusion, if you want to exclude any kind of audience, you can add the exclusion list as well. Then here at the end we do have demographics. If you want to filter out your audience with your demographics, like your in this particular campaign your audience should be male, or in this particular campaign your audience should be in the age bracket of 20 to 30, so you can do like that, right? But I do have already created one, three, I guess at least three I do have audiences. So I'm going to select this one, performance max audience, and as you can see the performance max audience has been selected. And now I'll be able to see some estimated data over here, as you can see here, right? Once you are done with your audience, hit the next button, and now you have to create your ad over here. This is my final URL. If you want, you can change it, and below you have to create your ad basically, right? So let's start with the images. You can go add up to 20 images. So you just have to click on this plus icon and go to asset library, and in asset library you can see the images, right? But these images will be found if you have already added these images in your account, right? But if you haven't added, you have to go to upload option, right? First you have to create those images according to the sizes. You can search on Google that which type of sizes you need to run ads on Google Discover, right? Basically to create discovery ad campaign, you can note those sizes and you can create your display ads or display creatives on the basis of those sizes, right? Once you are done with the creation, you can upload those display creatives here from your local storage or from your Google Drive, right? And once those data has been uploaded, you will be able to see in asset library, right? So I have selected 8 out of 20. So this much would be fine because I'm just creating a demo campaign, right? I'm not creating a proper campaign because this is not our banners, these are not our images. I'm just creating a demo campaign. Now here we have to add a logo. You can go up to 5, but I'll be uploading 2 only, or 3 maybe. You have to select it like this, Okay, hit the save button. I'm going with only one right now. Right now here we have to add the headlines. So you'll be able to see some suggested headlines as well. If you want, you can select it like this. As you can see here, we have few more. Let me select this one and let me write one more. Best digital marketing agency. Oops. Yeah, this much would be fine. Now, once you are done with your headlines, you have to add the descriptions as well. Also, make sure you are creating up to 5 headlines, because if you are getting the space, then why not use those space, right? Because as much as the asset, as much as the content you are giving to your Google ad account, Google will add perform oops, let me rephrase it again. As much as the asset you add into your Google account, Google will perform better, right? So you should add all the 5 headlines where Google is asking for 5 headlines. You should add 5 headlines, right? Don't compromise with these things. But I'm just showing you and I don't want to waste your time. That's why I'm just adding 2 or 3 headlines and descriptions, right? Just to show you. And in business name, I'm going to add marketing fundas, right? Let me click on more ideas so that I can, let me write one more description over here. One of the best digital marketing agency available in India. Contact us today. Yeah, done. We are done with description. We are done with business name. If you want, you can add few more descriptions. Now we are into call to action. What will be the call to action? If you want, you can leave it on automated, or you can select any specific call to action, right? Right now I'm going with the automated call to action, and it is in English. You can select the language as well, right? So everything is done now. Just hit the create ad button. Also make sure your ad strength is at least good or excellent, right? Not below that. Once everything is done, create the ad, or if you want, you can create few more ads, but I'm going with only one. The procedure is to create more ads is same, right? You can create few more ads in order to get better results. Then hit the next button, and we are into the last step where Google is checking the errors. If there is any error in our campaign, it will detect. Now as you can see, Google has detected the conversion goal error, which was occurred in the first step of our campaign creation process. So I'm again repeating it: create the conversion goal properly before running or before creating the campaign, right? So a part of this conversion goal issue, there is no any issue in our campaign. You can publish the campaign, right? And if the issue was not occurred, you will be able to see the publish campaign button over there, right here as well in the top. But there's an issue, that's why the publish campaign is below. So I'm publishing the campaign. Obviously it will not gonna run because there's an error in my conversion goals. Also I'm not going to run that particular campaign because that was the demo campaign, right? So I hope you understood the process, and I hope you learned from this video. If you do so, please hit that subscribe and like button. Also don't forget to share this Google Ads course playlist with your needy friends who want to learn Google Ads. I'll be meeting you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.